His first time here at the Gaslamp. We always try out new people. We're giving this guy a first time here at the Gaslamp. I'm excited. He came highly recommended. So let's welcome to the stage, show him some love on his first time on the stage here, and give it up for my new friend Brent Goodman, everybody. Let's hear it. Come on.
How y'all doing tonight? Okay, so I'm someone who likes to talk to bikini models online. I even become friends with photographers that photograph them. It's one of my new things. So I kind of like expanding my world. But I'm someone, instead of walking up to them and saying, I like to touch your breast, I like to have sex with you like most guys say on the wall, or kiss their butt, I end up talking about my things I love in life. I'm very eccentric. I subscribe to Miniature Horse World magazine. And I often tell them about zebras, miniature horses, bobcats you can own, and I get blocked or deleted by many of them. And I'm always surprised by two things. A, that I got blocked and deleted, I'm kind of like, what? Because the other guy said, I'm going to grab you so hard you're going to pop. I'm like, okay, I guess that's okay for, hits the like button on Facebook. I say, here's therapeutic horseback riding for people, for kids with cancer to ride horses. Here's a website link for that, block and delete. So, it's hard to tell what's what in this world. So, this is not a joke either. So, just in case you're like, what, is this a character? No, it's not a character. But I do buy a lot of art books. I own 4,000 to 5,000 art books, and I bought each one at a time. So I didn't just go on Craigslist and just buy some like old man dies and son or daughter needs to do an estate sale and sell a whole lot of the guy's personal library. I bought like books like this, like Shopping Bag Ladies, one at a time. And it's actually pretty erotic, because after trying to hit on girls that they say they're religious, like a lot of bikini models say they're religious, but then they post that they believe in Jesus or whatever religion it is. They often have conflicting religions where they have Arabic script tattooed on their inside wrist, and then everything is like Psalm 16 from the New Testament on the top of their bikini website, and they're covering the breast with quotes from Jesus and all these people, and they say that they're religious because God made them beautiful. But what happened if they got in a car accident and their face got mangled up? Would they still be religious? I don't know. So that's one of the questions I sometimes ask them. So, would you still be religious if something happened to you in a bad accident, or you had an infection, your leg got removed, would you still be religious if you weren't all so beautiful? And then again, they usually don't respond. What can you do? Let's see what else I got. I got another book here. It's really important to me. It's called Back Off: How to Confront and Stop Sexual Harassers and Harassers. And because I've had a problem. I go to Comic-Con, the auto show. There's Orange County Auto Show coming up in Anaheim this weekend, and I'm going to go to that. But I'm kind of apprehensive about going because every time I go, the bikini model booth babe girls who are there, they say inappropriate things. And one of them, at Comic-Con, she walked up to me and grabbed me the butt. She took a Sharpie marker and wrote her name and number on my inside hand. And I was very uneasy about it. So I talked to security, and Barry at security said, Brent, you've had this problem every year at Comic-Con. You've been going since the 1990s when you were a kid. It's been happening consistently since 2001. These girls from Hollywood just will not leave me alone. And it's just very humiliating to have a girl who was in Werewolf 3 as the topless dancer, saying inappropriate things to me while I'm buying Transformer toys. So, And then the auto show, I'm just looking at the new cars, the new models coming out, the new motorbikes. Oh, cool, that looks cool. I can never afford any of these things. That's another reason I like bikini models, because they make a lot of money. So I was like, okay, I'll impress one of them. But instead of being respectful to me, I have to read books like Back Off. Because they'll go and the girl will be on the car like this, leaning over the miniskirt, you can see the back camel toe, the back puss. And then, then she'll do like that, and all the horny guys are just taking picture after picture, just click, click. And then I walk by just like this. Kind of like a babe, green person who's just a babe in the woods lost. And then she'll just sit there like this and just stare at me, like when I'm staring at you, just like those blue steel. And it's kind of really unnerving, because all the guys are staring at me, her staring at me, and I just get out of there, and then she'll catch me by the porta potties and try to open up the door while I'm in the porta potties in the parking lot of the auto show. And I have to yell, help, help, rapist! And everybody's looking around because they don't see the guys in minivans with tinted windows. All they see is some beautiful girl, with the miniskirt up to her belly so you can see the panties. So it's really kind of uncomfortable to have to deal with this in life. I do horseback riding. I've been doing that for a year. And I'm going to be in a horse riding competition. This is not a joke either. I'll be in a horse riding competition this Sunday, and I'm really looking forward to it. I really want to win a ribbon, and I really want to win an award. That's my goal. But I don't want to freak myself out, like, you know, go there thinking I'm going to win a ribbon, I'm going to win an award, and then fall off my horse. Because I fell off my horse last week. Not last week, last month. And it hurt like a bitch, because you're like this tall in the air, and if you fall off a horse, you're hitting like, basically, solid dirt ground. And I could barely, it's like, when I go to the auto show, sometimes girls will say, after I'm with you, you won't be able to walk for a whole week. I'll warn you out so bad. That's how I felt when I fell off the horse. So that's not a joke either. So let's see what else can I talk about. Oh, I got some new material. I did work at Knott's Berry Farm. I was Snoopy, but I got fired for hugging people too much. So, you know, go figure. Did anybody ever see, what character was I at Disneyland? Oh, Pluto. I was Pluto at Disneyland. Anybody see me chasing that shitty little kid who kicked me in the shins around Disneyland Main Street on YouTube? You ever saw that video? Okay, that was me, so I got fired for that. I did work at Magic Mountain, and Magic Mountain, I was Bugs Bunny, but he only had 3 fingers, and I was giving people the bird. My managers who were walking around with me as my pictures would be taken knew exactly what was going on, what I was doing, but none of the families did. So I was like whispering under my costume, like, fuck you, and fuck you too, and fuck you, and I hate my fucking job, you suck, you smell. And then the manager, you know, they hear the walkie-talkie, shh, you suck, shh, you smell, shh, you're fat, and then they fired me that same day. You know, I was expecting to, you know, use it, like, take it all the way to retirement, have a 401k and all that, but I don't think, you know, Magic Mountain wants me. Let's see what else. I did a tour, I like to travel, I did a tour of North Africa 2 years ago to go to all the brothels. It turns out a lot of the women there have AIDS. I don't know if you knew that. But after I was with them, they had AIDS. So if you get caught with an undercover cop who's pretending to be a prostitute where you're soliciting a prostitute, it's your own fault. Especially if they have that cop mustache, like the 1980s cop mustache, and the mirrored sunglasses where you can see over reflection. It's like, dude, wake up, you know, what were you thinking? So that's my dad told me, you know, he was really mad about it. It's like, you gotta grow up and, you know, take better control of yourself. See, you're supposed to read social cues, social signals, mirrored sunglasses, it's not a hooker with a mustache. So I thought, I couldn't see, it was late at night, I didn't know what I was doing, so that's my excuse. I was just making conversations when I told the cop, but he said that wasn't the case. Let's see, what else? So I got horseback riding, bikini models, talked about God, those all worked. Okay. I didn't mention cats. I own a cat, I love it very much, I like Savannah cats. Anybody here know what a Savannah cat is? Yeah, I love Savannah cats. I want to go take a cat on a walk. Just like I kind of treat bikini models kind of like a gimmick. I like cats that can act like dogs, that's my thing. So, you know, like, it's like half the responsibility with all the love. So I'm obviously looking for unconditional love. And I'm very much a hopeless romantic. Even when I go to North Africa and meet all these girls and, you know, kind of ruin their whole lives from there on out. What's left of their lives after I get AIDS. Yeah. So you'll see me around horseback riding, you'll see me around Long Beach Boulevard, but if you do, say hello, say, you know, just introduce yourself to me, I'd really appreciate it. All right, thanks guys. Brent, Goodman.
Yeah! Keep it going for Brent Goodman, everybody.